Hey y'all, what's up? So I want to talk about this Baddies Midwest finale, because it was a lot. So let's get into it. So we pick up where we leave off with Ivory and Mel going at it. Now online, they made it seem like it was bigger than it was. They made it seem like Mel just got so whooped, and Ivory, yes, she won, but Mel wasn't like limping and like face knotted up like they made it seem like. So it was just a brawl. And also, I wanted to say this because this has been working my nerves. Natalie, you weird as fuck. I seriously miss the days where Natalie can get touched because she really needs to get slapped. The way she was treating Scotty, I was like, are you serious? That whole thing with her and Scotty really irked my nerves. Like, Scotty was telling her to get in the paint. Honestly, Natalie should have at least, like, stepped, like her friend was getting jumped. She should have, like, pulled her off. But I just don't get it. Maybe y'all can comment and explain to me. But Natalie's like, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Like, it's really kind of funny how you only have this energy for Scotty. Scotty, the way she talked to you, you should have smacked the mess out of her. Like that part in the last episode when Natalie's sitting down and Scotty was over her on the table like this, you really should have popped her across the face like Tara did Amina on Love and Hip Hop. And then to sit up there and yell through the car, calling Scotty ugly, and just Lex looks better than you and shit. Like I would have. Oh man, I would have hurt Natalie's feelings that day. I would have been like, "You moon pie crater face ass bitch." And then Rolly over here co-signing her shit. They outside, and Rolly's just like, "Yeah, Scotty was doing too much." And Natalie's like, "She's telling me to get in the paint. I've been getting in the paint for a decade." Okay, bitch, you are on the same show. You are on the same show as all these other folks. Yeah, yeah, get in the paint, or get off the show and just be an EP. And Anna's just over her shit too. She over there calling her a cheetah girl. She did kind of look like one though. Also, on a side note, can we please like stop those type of wigs with the cheetah print, half green, half blue, looking like Storm? Like, can we stop that? Can is that a can we? No. Okay. And this is what really took the cake for me. Natalie and Rolly are in the car, and Natalie is just like, Scotty's telling me to jump in with Lex. I'm not jumping in with her. Are you serious? Which, I get it. I get it. Lex she definitely has hands, so I wouldn't want to get in that either. But what got me was Rolly just like, bitch, I pick and choose my battles. Yes, Rolly, we know you like to pick on folks that are smaller than you. Okay, you fighting Bree, you fight Suki, folks you can overpower. Then you sling and slim around the volleyball net. Shut up. Then the next day, Natalie decides that she wants to take the girls for a hike because it brings us closer together. This episode was me rolling my eyes the entire time. I'm surprised they didn't go to the back of my head. So Jayla decides to have a conversation with Natalie before they leave, and she confronts her. She's like, "You didn't back me up. You supposed to be my friend, and I got jumped." Now, did Jayla kind of start that whole situation when they were at the club? Yes, but she did kind of get jumped. That fight should have been between her and Bad Dolly. You had Summer and Lex jumping in. Like, it's one thing if someone else was jumping in with Jayla, and then but they Dolly could have handled that herself, or maybe her fingers were still broke. So I don't know. But then Natalie is just sitting there making excuses. I did try to help, and then they show a clip of what happened. Jayla's fighting Dolly. She swings on Dolly, and then you see Summer and Lex jump in, and it's just like this whole glob of people. I didn't see Natalie anywhere in sight. Y'all let me know if she was in there, because I ain't see her. I ain't see the chin anywhere. So the girls are all finally there in this little, in the woods, pretty much. They all walking through the woods and stuff, and it's raining and muddy, and I'm sorry, I don't like that. It just looked like something off The Hills Have Eyes. I was ready for one of them little ugly cone heads decrepit things to walk out and pop out and just get them all together. So when they finally get to the top and get to their destination, the view is amazing. You know, it looks really beautiful. Like me, I would have taken that all in. I probably wouldn't even be trying to argue with anybody. I'd just be sitting there taking videos and be like, "Hi, look at where I am." So then they get to the top and all the girls are talking and stuff, and Natalie's just trying to have like a last little, I guess, argument session for the girls to just kind of get stuff off their chest because this is their last night in Hawaii and the last night of them filming. You know, the newbies go first. You know, they each say how they felt and stuff. I know Summer was saying to, you know, Anna, like they had their differences, but like she feels like they can kind of move forward in the future. And you know what? I can probably see that because looking back on it, I actually forgot what their beef was. So I really don't think it's that big of a deal. So Lex also mentions to Jayla that, you know, she was just like upset with her about the whole like club thing, you know, swinging on Dolly. Like, you're supposed to be a professional and we're not supposed to fight. And then you pretty much did that because you felt like you could get like a sneak because you know that we're not going to fight back. Which I somewhat agreed with. Like, Jayla should have just waited, you know. But I don't know if she felt the pressure, feeling like she was doing too much or doing too little, because you know Natalie put her on the chopping block. But I digress. Then Biggie and Nunu start arguing again. I was so tired of that storyline. Like, the storyline is stale. Just stop. The problem is not that big of a deal. Biggie jumped in the whole thing with Nunu and Anna. They moved past it. Why can't you? I'm, I'm like, when they started arguing, I honestly just fast forwarded because it was so stupid to me. So then Scotty comes into play, and she kind of speaks her piece about the whole situation, and she kind of apologizes to Natalie, and I'm sitting there like, girl, don't apologize to her. Like, she don't deserve that. She disrespected you. But I will say I'm kind of proud of Scotty this season. She has been really kind of standing up to herself, but I'm gonna keep saying it. Just smack the shit out of Natalie just one time. If anybody can do it, it's you. So the last three girls finally get their Baddies chains. So Nunu gets one, Pretty P gets one, and then Summer gets one. But when Summer went to open her box, nothing was there. And we all know, you know, Scotty said that she stole her chain. You know, she don't get a chain. And we see Scotty in the confessional, and she gave the chain to a little dog. So Summer tries to throw the box at Scotty, but it hit Jaden instead. So that's that on that. But Natalie's like, don't worry, we got a chain for you later on. But they go out for their last booking of the season. They all dressed and ready to go, you know, and they go out to their last booking, and it seems like they had a good time. We finally see Summer get her Baddies chain. You know, we knew this was gonna happen, but it was kind of just like, okay, she finally got her baddie chain. So this season was all right. You know, it was definitely a lot of times where it really got on my nerves, but I like this season way better than I did Baddies East, because people kind of put this in the same category, because Baddies East, I really hated that season. Hated it. But, you know, this season was entertaining nonetheless. I'm not gonna do a little review on that Baddies teaser because what the fuck was that? We literally got nothing in that teaser but epilepsy. And I'm gonna give my recap on each girl after the reunion drops, so I can kind of get my thoughts together and all of that. But I definitely will be doing more of these. So any of my new followers that have been liking these, thank you, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.